Welcome back to another Ab Daily News with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. Today, we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens news, the preview game between the Montreal and the Columbus Blue Jacket. Then, big subject about the Montreal Canadiens, the lack of scoring. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject of the day is about Montreal Canadiens news, and the first news is about Albert Jacky. A lot of rumor happening the last couple of days. Fact possible Jacky will be in the roster for the Montreal Canadiens against the Blue Jacket, but obviously he was not at the practice Tuesday morning. We'll see if something could change, but maybe don't expect Albert Jacky to returning with the Montreal Canadiens versus the Blue Jacket. My second news of the day is about the preview game Columbus Blue Jacket. We expect Montembeault be the starter for the Montreal Canadiens between the pipe. We know Montembeault was excellent during the last start for the Montreal Canadiens, and Montreal Canadiens this week played 3 games. First of all, again, the Columbus Blue Jacket, following by the back-to-back game against the Florida Panthers. And finally, Saturday night at the Bell Center against the Detroit Red Wings. I would love to hear from you guys. How many points the Montreal Canadiens are going to get on the possibility of 6? Leave me a comment about your prediction. And let's move on for my second subject of the day. My second subject of the day is about the lack of scoring for the Montreal Canadiens this season. I did some research. First of all, guys, Montreal Canadiens in 21 games score 57 goals season for an average of 2.71 per game. They are at this moment 27 in the standing for the number of the goal per game. If you back in 2000 season, Montreal Canadiens have an average of 2.72 goal per game, 25th in the standing in the NHL. Just give you an idea, this is not happening only the last couple of years. We have to go all the way to the season 2000 to see the Montreal Canadiens have a lack of scoring year after year. First of all, the last game against the Los Angeles Kings was the first time Montreal Canadiens did not score any goals during a game during the season 2023-2024. Secondly, there was the end of the 8th straight game for a Montreal Canadiens score a goal by a defenseman. Secondly, it was 11 of the last 22 goals for the Montreal Canadiens are by a defenseman. Since the beginning of the season, Mike Madison dominates most goals by the defenseman with 5, following by Justin Barron at 4. Kovacevic is at 3, Cooley at 2, and finally, Jacky and Lindstrom have 1 goal since the beginning of the season for a total, honestly, of 16 goals this year. Now, Montreal Canadiens by Suzuki, Caulfield, Monahan, and Newhook, all 4 forwards for the Montreal Canadiens lead for the most goal by front forward with 6 goals. And that will give them a space of scoring 23 goals this year. Not a lot. And at this moment in the NHL, 84 players score 6 goals a plus in the NHL. Just give you an idea, the lack of scoring Montreal Canadiens reflect in the standing in the NHL. Finally, Suzuki and Caulfield are 71 in the standing for the most point with 17, are the leader for the Montreal Canadiens since the beginning of the season. I'm not done yet. I'm going to give you another graphic here for the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens did not have any scorer of 30 goals since the season of Gallagher in 2018-2019 with 33 goals. For a season of 40 goals, we have to go all the way with Vincent D'Anfos in 1993 and 1994. And finally, for a scorer of 50 goals per season, we have to go all the way in 1989 and 1990 with Stéphane Richer scored 51 goals. A point per game season, you have to go all the way in 2007-2008 season. Kovalev is the last one with 84 points. And for a top 10 scoring in NHL at the end of the season, you have to go all the way in 1985 to see Matt Naslund with 110 points. The lack of scoring has always been a big problem for the Montreal Canadiens for many, many, many years. Finally, my last graphic about the Montreal Canadiens cannot score. Let's review the season 2023-2024 after 21 games for the forward for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, guys, Josh Anderson, 0 goal and 21 games. following by Jake Evans after he scored the first goal of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. Did not score since that. He has 0 goals in the last 20 games. Now, for RHP, he played 13 games of the 21 game. He has 0 goal. Pesada, 1 goal only this year in 17 game. He has 0 goal in the last 8 game. Pearson, after he scored 3 goals during his first 5 games with the Montreal Canadiens, has 0 goal in the last 16 game. Sakoski scored 2 goals this year in 21 game, and he scored only 2 goals on his last 42 game season regular game in NHL. Devorak played only 11 games with the Montreal Canadiens, but has only 1 goal. Cole Caulfield has only 2 goals in the last 14 games, 6 goals since the beginning of the season. And finally, we want to talk about Monahan with 0 goal in the last 11 games. And then we have Suzuki and Gallagher, 0 goal in the last 7 games. This is the reason why the Montreal Canadiens guy with a lack of scoring from the forward. My last question for you is this part. Do you feel Montreal Canadiens skipped to get a forward last year at the NHL draft? Remember, at the 5th overall pick, they select David Rebacker. Do you feel Montreal Canadiens should take Michkov, Rand Leonard? Leonard right now have 8 goals on his first 14 game in NCAA. Montreal select Rebacker. I would love to hear from you guys. Leave me comments. Do you feel this is one of the biggest problems for the Montreal Canadiens this season? And secondly, do you feel Montreal Canadiens should select a forward like Michkov or Leonard over David Rebacker during the last NHL draft 2023 in Nashville last July? That's conclude, guys, all the subject we have on this episode. Thanks for watching another video of the Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, your coach friendship. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comments about this episode. And of course, we want to remind you, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.